Hi, Vera here
Christina
from
Souls Enlightenment.
Happy Saturday.
Cheers. Vera and I were having our coffee today, and she was just telling me a really interesting story, and it's actually regarding a question that one of our viewers sent in about a gentleman.
Cesar Millan.
Cesar Millan, and do you want to tell them real quickly who that is?
Well, for those of you that don't know, maybe don't have a TV or the internet, he is what they call him, the dog whisperer.
Yeah.
And he trains dogs, and he's just really amazing with them. And he has, I believe he has a lot of pit bulls himself, for himself, yeah. But yeah, so somebody wanted to know what past life he may have had, that affects him in this current lifetime.
You guys, this is really a cool one. Okay, so Vera.
Yeah. What I got was that he is Native American, and of course, the dog was his spirit animal, and that was what he would shapeshift into.
That's fascinating.
Yeah. God, it still gives me chills.
Okay, so when the shape-shifting thing, did they, I mean, I understand about how they would take peyote or different things to induce the state where they, is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me. I mean, it really, how they would connect with that energy and experience.
Yeah, and I mean, he had so many dogs around him in that past life, too, that he would just be able to, I mean, he talks to them.
That is so
And he knows what they're
cool.
saying, so in that past life as well as in his current lifetime.
That is so very cool.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Vera and I also were wanting to talk about totem animals in general, and how totem animals, it's really interesting because they're there to help us, protect us, and they can bring us messages, and they can also be like a symbol for us, right, Vera? Let's say because it's easier for our human mind to grasp a concept if we have a symbol. And one of the ways that totem animals help us in life is, let's say if we have to make really difficult choices for our children, a totem animal that we might focus on could be like a bear, because you know how a mama bear or a papa bear is ferociously protective over their cubs, and it could help to give us the strength to make those difficult choices and stuff like that, for our kids. And
just like the wolf. Because that's one of mine.
I wanted to ask you, so what quality do you feel that the wolf most represented for you?
Family.
Really?
Yeah, they're very family, tribe orientated. They're, I guess you would, not a tribe, but...
No, I like tribe.
Yeah. I mean, they're fiercely
like
loyal.
a pack.
Pack, that's the word, yeah. And, and they protect each other, so...
And she is so like that. That is you.
Yeah,
you are.
For my babies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really cool. And I was going to say, too, one of the really neat things that we've learned from Angus through Vera as a psychic medium is, because Angus is on the other side.
And he's our master teacher.
Yeah, and this is something I never knew before, because I thought that we have one totem animal in life. But what did you find out from Angus?
No, we have so many different ones, especially if we're going through different situations in our lifetime. So we have several.
Yeah, it's really cool. And it was interesting, too, because I had my black bear for the beginning part of my life. And then when I was leaving a situation that was really hard to see through the negativity, I saw my killer whale. And it's interesting because, I think maybe sometimes people might associate negative things with a killer whale. I don't know, but a killer whale to me was... it was so neat because I saw him in my dreams. He was coming to me during that time period when I needed, and he was cutting through negativity, and he was in water too, so it was clarity through the situation.
Yeah.
So it was really cool. So, you might have an inkling of of what your totem animal might be from what you resonate to, right? Or what you really love. But if you don't, they can also probably pick up on it through your dreams.
Dreams, definitely.
And to ask them to show themselves to you in your dream time, and then you will discover another being there that's there to help you through your life.
Yeah, because one day, and I still don't really, I should have looked it up and I still haven't, and I don't even know why I'm bringing it up, but whenever I was driving to the office one day, and it was a long drive for me. It was 78 miles one way to the office.
Yeah.
So I just happened to look in the rearview mirror and I saw a puma. Just the face of a puma cat.
Really?
Yeah.
That is so cool.
I know, that's why I was going, oh my God, I'm hallucinating. But it was, I was something I'm sure I was going through at that time.
Yeah.
But, with all the stuff that's going on in your life and you just forget. I just thought about it right now.
So
I have to look up what pumas are. I mean, what their characteristics
are. So maybe
are.
he was protecting you?
Some, maybe for the drive or what I was.
Yeah, because you had
going
an accident
into,
before. Like what you were going into at that time.
Yeah.
How many years ago?
God.
You don't remember right now.
That had to be like 10 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I could still see him in my mind's eye right now.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Well, that's so cool.
That's how they can come to you too. It's just like
a vision, or just an awareness, or whatever,
or affinity, whatever you want to call it. Because I was sure that my totem animal was a tiger or a cat of some kind. Because I'm such a cat person. Yeah. And then here, Sylvia tells me it's a wolf. And I mean, I love dogs too. I love animals, all of them anyway. But yeah, so at that particular time, apparently I needed my wolfie. And
I just wanted to mention real quick before we go is that your children can also really pick up on and see their totem animals, because my mother's granddaughter, my niece, when she was little, she kept saying that she was seeing the tiger everywhere. She saw a tiger, because when you said tiger, it reminded me of her tiger. So they can see the animals. So
I was going to mention too before we go that there's another guy in Mexico. Well, not that Cesar's from Mexico, but he has a compound in Mexico. He's a millionaire. I can't remember his name, but the name of his organization is Black
Panther, White Tiger.
Yeah,
I think that's what you had said.
Or Black Jaguar. Black Jaguar, White Tiger.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
it was one of those.
God, that's bad not being able to know and then say, if anybody has any donations that you want to send him, because I mean, I know he's a millionaire, but he has all these different circus animals that he's rescuing, that are being horribly, treated and not fed and all that stuff, and he takes them all in. And if you go to Instagram, I'm sure he has a website too, but I think it's Black Jaguar, White Tiger. Or it's Black Panther, White Tiger.
We can look that up.
Yeah.
We'll Google it. I'll put it in our description of the video.
There you go. But, if I know everybody has different things that everybody wants to give to, but, these animals are forgotten, when they're discarded, or people that have gotten them and as pets, and then they grow up and they don't know what to do with them. But this guy, you see these big old cats running up to him and then just hugging him like a domestic cat.
Oh, wow.
It's just amazing what he does with these animals.
But what's so neat about that is that they, like you've gotten in sessions, is that, I mean, obviously a lot of us realize that animals have souls because they go the other side. But they have feelings too. And it's amazing because we had sessions recently with Vera, Angus through Vera, and you were communicating with a majestic wild animal as well as a beloved pet of a good friend. And they, it's a beautiful testimony of the depth of the soul of these animals and how we can touch their lives.
Yeah, and people are coming around. I mean, it's so much better than it was. Where they were treated like, oh, they're just animals, throw them out, kind of thing. So, spay and neuter your animals too.
Right, yes.
We went from that to that.
Yeah.
Potpourri.
Yes. Thank you for joining us today and our discussion on totem animals, and we'll see you next Saturday.
Yeah.
Bye.